Listen very, very closely. Do not scroll away. If this message has found you, it is not by algorithm. It is by divine appointment. The cosmic clock is about to strike an hour that will not come again in our lifetime. And you are being given a final urgent warning. Between July 4th and July 7th, 2025, a celestial event of such magnitude is occurring that it will fundamentally rewrite the energetic signature of this planet, and more importantly, the very code of your soul. This is the great conjunction of Venus and Uranus. But to call it a simple conjunction is like calling a supernova a spark. This is a planetary recalibration, a soul shock, a forced upgrade. And there are 9 critical, devastating mistakes that the unawakened will make during this 72-hour gateway. Mistakes that could lock you into a timeline of struggle, heartbreak, and regret for years to come. This information wasn't supposed to get out. This is a warning for the chosen ones, for the light workers, for the souls who have been feeling it coming. The sleepless nights, the heart palpitations, the strange dreams, the feeling that something immense is on the horizon. You are not going crazy. You are just waking up before the alarm. Before we go any deeper into the 9 things you must avoid doing at all costs, I need you to anchor your energy to this sacred container. First, quickly like this video to signal to the universe that you are open to receiving this download. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the information will be coming fast over the next few days, and you cannot afford to miss it. And third, and this is the most important, go down to the comments right now and type the number 777 to affirm your connection to this higher dimensional frequency shift. Do it now. The energy is already here. Can you feel it? It's that low electric hum beneath the surface of everything. That strange tension in the air. That feeling of static on your skin. That is the resonance of Uranus, the great awakener, the planet of sudden, shocking, revolutionary change. Uranus is the lightning bolt that shatters the old structures. It is the cosmic disruptor that cares not for your comfort, only for your liberation. And it is moving into a direct, laser-focused alignment with Venus. And this is where the uninitiated get it so wrong. They think Venus is just about love, romance, and money. It is so much more profound than that. Venus is your divine value matrix. It governs your self-worth, your core values, what you magnetize, what you believe you deserve. It is the blueprint of your deservingness. So what happens when the planet of sudden, electrifying, revolutionary change meets the planet of your core value and deservingness? You get a system-wide, non-negotiable, mandatory soul upgrade. The universe is about to plug you directly into the cosmic mainframe and delete old programs of unworthiness, of lack, of settling for less than you are. This is why the chosen ones can't sleep. Your spirit is being defragmented. Your light body is being activated for the new 5D Earth template. And this process happens in the quantum realm, primarily while your conscious mind is at rest. The buzzing in your ears, the waking up at 3 or 4 a.m., the sense of being watched or guided, it's all real. It's the celestial team working on your energy field. And during this delicate, powerful process, you must be vigilant. This brings us to the first critical mistake you must avoid at all costs. Mistake number 1: medicating, ignoring, or suppressing the body's signals. Your body is not a machine. It is a highly advanced crystalline biocomputer that is receiving massive light code downloads right now. The sudden aches, the phantom pains in your joints, the heart flutters that feel like anxiety, the digestive weirdness, the extreme fatigue followed by wired energy. These are not symptoms of sickness. They are symptoms of ascension. Uranus's electric energy is literally rewiring your cellular structure. It is zapping old, dense, karmic energy out of your tissues. To take a pill to numb the headache, to drink an energy drink to fight the fatigue, to dismiss the heart flutters as just stress. This is the most dangerous thing you can do right now. You are interrupting the divine operation. You are telling the universe, no thank you. I prefer my old limited programming. You are essentially hitting cancel on your own upgrade. The correct course of action is to listen with radical reverence. When fatigue hits, you must rest, even if it's for 10 minutes. Lie down and say, I am open to this recalibration. I allow my body to integrate these new frequencies with ease and grace. When you feel the anxiety or the heart flutters, place your hand on your heart, breathe, and understand it's not anxiety, it's activation. It's your heart chakra expanding to hold more light, more love, more of your true soul essence. Drink more water than you ever have before, and if you can, charge it under the moonlight, or simply by holding your hands over it and infusing it with the intention of smooth integration. Your body is your sacred vessel through this portal. To ignore its messages now is to risk fracturing your energy field and making the entire transition 1,000 times more difficult. This leads us directly to the second critical mistake, which is even more subtle and insidious. Mistake number 2. Engaging in low vibrational debates and dramas. From July 4th to 7th, your auric field will be wide open, porous and hypersensitive. Think of yourself as a spiritual sponge. Uranus is electric and Venus is magnetic. The combination makes you a superconductor, a lightning rod for whatever energy you are around. The universe is doing this intentionally, to force you to become radically discerning about where you place your attention. This is the absolute worst time to get into a political argument with a family member. It is the worst time to engage in gossip about a co-worker. It is the worst time to scroll through social media and get sucked into comment section wars or stories of tragedy and fear. Each time you do this, you are allowing dense, chaotic 3D static to flood your freshly upgraded system. It's like getting delicate psychic surgery and then immediately rolling around in the mud. You will feel it instantly, a draining of your life force, a clouding of your intuition, a sense of deep spiritual exhaustion. This is the universe's biofeedback system. It's teaching you that your peace is your power, your silence is your shield. The mistake is thinking you can handle it, or that you need to be informed, or that you have to defend your position. You don't, not now. Your only job during this gateway is to be a clean and clear vessel for the incoming 5D frequencies. This means unapologetically choosing solitude. It means putting your phone on airplane mode for hours at a time. It means walking away from conversations that feel heavy or draining. It means curating your reality with the fierce protection of a guardian at the gates of a holy temple, because that is what you are. Your energy field is that temple. Protect it with your life, because in a very real sense, your future life depends on it. Every low vibrational interaction you avoid is a monumental victory for your soul's evolution. If you are feeling this deep in your soul, if you've already been feeling the pull to go inward and protect your peace, if you understand that your energy is your most sacred asset right now, I want you to go to the comments and powerfully declare, I am protected. Write it down and feel the truth of it. Feel a golden shield of light forming around you, deflecting all that is not for your highest good. This is a powerful energetic decree. I am protected. Now we must go deeper, because the first 2 mistakes are about your personal energy, but the third one concerns how you interact with the material world during this profoundly unstable and magical time. The conjunction is happening in a specific astrological house for everyone, but the universal theme is a shocking re-evaluation of what holds true value. This is Venus's domain, and with Uranus in the mix, expect the unexpected. This brings us to the most critical mistake many will make regarding their reality and their resources. Mistake number 3. Making impulsive, fear-based decisions about money or relationships. With the lightning bolt of Uranus striking the heart of Venus, your perception of value is going to be turned completely upside down. Things you thought you wanted, you will suddenly find repulsive. Relationships you thought were stable will suddenly reveal their foundational cracks. Financial plans you thought were secure will suddenly feel suffocating and meaningless. The temptation will be immense to make a sudden drastic move, to quit the job, to break up with the partner, to sell the stocks, to buy the expensive car. Caution. This is a test. The Uranian energy wants a reaction, but your higher self is asking for conscious response, making a move out of a panic, out of a sudden surge of "I can't take this anymore." Energy is a trap. It's a 3D reaction to a 5D signal. The signal isn't telling you to blow up your life in a single afternoon. It is illuminating what is out of alignment so that you can begin to create a conscious, intentional exit strategy. The impulse to run is the shadow side of Uranus. The wisdom is to see the illumination, thank it for the clarity, and then sit in that clarity. The real power is in not reacting. The power is in observing the impulse and asking, what is this feeling truly telling me about my soul's desires? Any major life decision made from a place of reactive panic during this 72-hour window will likely need to be cleaned up later. You risk jumping from one misaligned situation straight into another. The correct action is to get a journal and write it all down. Write down the sudden urge. Explore it. The thought to quit my job just came in. Why? Because I feel trapped. What would freedom feel like? Follow the thread with curiosity, not with a sledgehammer. The universe is giving you a new map. It's not telling you to drive off a cliff. Hold steady. The clarity is the gift. The impulsive action is the trap. Let the lightning strike. Let it illuminate the landscape, and then wait for the thunder to pass before you take your first step onto the newly revealed path. We have established the absolute necessity of holding steady, of observing the lightning flashes of insight from the Venus-Uranus conjunction without making panicked, reactive decisions. You must become the calm eye of the hurricane. But this stillness brings us to an even more subtle and potent trap, one that many well-intentioned spiritual seekers fall into during powerful gateways. This is a mistake of the ego, dressed up in spiritual clothing. Mistake number 4. Attempting to force manifestations and control the divine timing. You have just been given a cosmic download, a crystal clear vision of what is out of alignment. You see the new job, the new relationship, the new state of being that your soul craves. The 3D ego mind, in its impatience, immediately wants to grab that vision and sprint towards it. It starts plotting, planning, and forcing. It says, "Okay, universe, thanks for the clue. I'll take it from here." This is a catastrophic error right now. The energy of Uranus does not respond to force. It responds to frequency. To try and control the how and the when of your manifestation during this portal is like trying to tell a lightning bolt precisely which blade of grass to strike. It is an act of supreme arrogance against the cosmic intelligence that is orchestrating your upgrade. You will feel this mistake as immense frustration. It will feel like you are pushing a giant boulder uphill. Your efforts will be met with dead ends, miscommunications, and a sense of profound energetic drain. You are working against the current. The universe has a plan for you that is far more elegant and magical than your conscious mind could ever conceive. Your job is not to force the outcome. Your job is to become the energetic match for the outcome. Instead of frantically applying for 100 jobs, spend that time meditating on what it feels like to be in a job that honors your soul. Feel the peace, the creativity, the abundance. Embody it. Instead of trying to force a conversation with someone to fix a relationship, spend that time healing your own heart and becoming the person you want to be in a relationship. The Venus-Uranus gateway is not a time for hustle. It is a time for profound radical being. State your desire to the universe with clarity and emotion. Once, and then, you must do the hardest and most powerful thing. You must let it go. Surrender the how, the when, the who. Trust that the same intelligence that choreographs the orbits of galaxies has your back. Your forced action is a signal of distrust. Your surrendered being is a signal of absolute faith. And in this portal, faith is the currency. This necessity for internal work, for focusing on your own frequency rather than external results, leads us to the 5th critical mistake, which is perhaps the most painful of all. It concerns the very heart of the Venusian energy, connection and love. Mistake number 5. Seeking external validation or desperately clinging to outdated relationships. The revolutionary energy of Uranus is designed to shatter illusions, and the biggest illusion it is targeting right now is the belief that your worth comes from outside of you. This alignment will trigger a deep primordial sense of loneliness in many. It's a sacred loneliness, designed to force you to find the universe within yourself. The mistake is to misinterpret this feeling as a lack, and then try to fill that void with external approval. This is the absolute worst time to text your ex. It is the worst time to post a selfie, anxiously waiting for the likes to roll in. It is the worst time to ask your friends or family, "Do you think I'm doing the right thing? Am I okay?" You will not get the answer you are looking for. In fact, you will likely be met with confusion, projection, or silence that will feel like a dagger to the heart. Why? Because you are vibrating at a frequency they cannot yet perceive. You are asking a 3D consciousness to validate a 5D experience. They cannot. It is energetically impossible. To seek their approval now is to voluntarily downgrade your own frequency to match theirs, abandoning the sacred upgrade you are being offered. Furthermore, this energy is a great severer of cords. It is a divine dissolver of soul contracts that have reached their expiration date. Relationships that are built on codependency, on trauma bonds, on obligation rather than true soul resonance. They will feel unbearable right now. The urge to cling to them, out of fear of being alone, is a trap. You are clinging to the very anchor that is holding your ship in the shallow, murky waters of the past. To let go will be terrifying, but to hold on will be soul-crushing. The universe is asking you to choose your own liberation over the comfort of a familiar cage. You must become your own source. You must be the one to tell yourself you are worthy. You must be the one to hold your own hand through the fear. The love you are seeking is not in someone else's hands. It is beating in your own chest, waiting to be acknowledged. This is the central lesson of the Venus-Uranus gateway. The revolution is internal. The love is internal. The validation is internal. If you feel this truth in your bones, if you are ready to stop looking outside and start honoring the universe within you, I need you to go to the comments right now and declare with all your heart, "I am my own source." Type it, feel it, become it. Affirm that you are the wellspring, not the beggar. Affirm that you are the sun, not the planet begging for light. I am my own source. Once you have committed to this radical path of self-sourcing, you will find that the universe begins to speak to you in a new language. A language of magic, of symbols, of whispers. And this brings us to the sixth critical mistake, one that the logical, conditioned mind makes every single day. Mistake number 6. Ignoring or dismissing the synchronicities and intuitive whispers. During this 72-hour period, the veil between the physical world and the spirit world is not just thin. It is virtually non-existent. Your spirit guides, your higher self, the consciousness of the cosmos itself, is screaming guidance at you. It is not shouting in your ear in plain English. It is communicating through the language of reality itself. It is the repeating number sequence you see on the clock, on a license plate, on your phone. 1111, 222, 444, 777. It is the song lyric that plays on the radio at the exact moment you are pondering a life-changing question. It is the feather that lands at your feet on a windless day. It is the overheard conversation from strangers that contains the exact answer you've been praying for. It is the sudden, illogical urge to turn left instead of right, only to avoid a traffic jam or to stumble upon something miraculous. These are not coincidences. To call them coincidences right now is to slam the door in the face of your divine guidance. It is the ultimate spiritual blindness. Your rational mind, conditioned by years of 3D programming, will try to explain it away. Oh, that's just Bader-Meinhof phenomenon. Oh, I'm just seeing what I want to see. It's just random. No, it is not. It is a precise, intelligent and loving communication system. The mistake is to override the intuitive hit with logical doubt. The correct action is to become a divine detective, to greet every synchronicity, no matter how small, with a sense of wonder and gratitude. When you see 1111, don't just notice it. Stop, take a breath, and say, "Thank you, I see you, I am aligned." When you hear the song lyric, write it down. When you have the strange dream, honor it. Keep a synchronicity journal for these 72 hours and treat it like the most sacred text you have ever owned. The universe is giving you a personalized treasure map to your highest timeline. The synchronicities are the clues. To ignore them now is to choose to remain lost in the woods when the path home is being illuminated at every single step. Pay attention. The whispers you hear in the quiet moments are the loudest truths you will ever know. We have established the profound importance of honoring the subtle, magical language of the universe through synchronicities. You are learning to listen with your soul, not just your ears. This heightened sensitivity, this opening of your psychic channels, is a direct result of the Venus-Uranus alignment. But this very openness makes you vulnerable to a specific kind of contamination, one that is deceptively simple and dangerously pervasive. This brings us to a mistake that will sabotage your energetic upgrade faster than almost anything else. Mistake number 7. Consuming unconscious or low vibrational food and media. What you take into your body and your mind during this 72-hour gateway is not just substance or information. It is energetic code. Your physical and mental digestive systems are operating at a hypersensitive quantum level. To consume processed foods, heavy with chemicals, sugar, and the dense, fearful energy of factory farming, is to literally ingest static. It's like pouring sludge into the delicate gears of a finely tuned Swiss watch. It will ground you, yes, but not in a healthy, earthy way. It will anchor you to the lowest frequencies of the 3D matrix. You will feel it as brain fog, as emotional volatility, as a disconnection from your intuition. The cravings for these foods may be intense. That is the old programming, the old density, fighting for its survival. It wants you to feed it what it knows. Your soul, however, is craving light. It is craving clean, vibrant, living energy, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, clean, purified water. These are not just foods right now, they are liquid light codes. They are communion. They will help your physical vessel integrate the celestial downloads with ease and grace. Treat your body like the holy temple it is, and offer it only the purest sacraments. Equally, if not more important, is what you are feeding your mind. To sit down after a long day of feeling these intense energies and numb out with 3 hours of violent television, reality show drama, or terrifying news is spiritual suicide right now. Each scene, each word, each manufactured crisis is a seed of discordant energy being planted directly into the fertile soil of your wide-open subconscious mind. The Uranus energy amplifies everything. So the fear, the anger, the jealousy, the lack mentality being broadcast through that screen will be amplified 1,000-fold within your own energy field. You will wake up the next morning feeling anxious, hopeless, and drained, without consciously knowing why. You have allowed your sacred inner space to be vandalized. The mistake is thinking of it as just entertainment. It is not. It is not. It is programming. It is a frequency transmission. During this gateway, you must become the ruthless curator of your own mental diet. Choose uplifting music. Choose inspiring documentaries. Choose silence. Choose a book that feeds your soul. Read poetry. Listen to high-frequency solfeggio tones. Protect the gateways of your eyes and your ears as fiercely as you would protect a newborn child from harm. What you consume, you become. In this portal, that statement is not a metaphor. It is a literal quantum fact. Choose to become light. If you are feeling the call to purify your vessel, to treat your body and mind with the reverence they deserve during this sacred time, I want you to go to the comments and make a powerful commitment to yourself and the universe. Type the words, "I choose light." This is your declaration of conscious consumption. It is your promise to feed your soul, not your shadows. Let this be your mantra for the next 72 hours. I choose light. Now we move from the physical and mental to the deeply spiritual and elemental. The energy of this Venus-Uranus alignment is electric, celestial, and airy. It can cause a feeling of being ungrounded, scattered, and disconnected from your own body, a state of being all in your head. This is a natural side effect of such a powerful cosmic download. However, failing to consciously counteract this leads us to the 8th critical mistake. Mistake number 8. Neglecting your connection to the earth. Many spiritual people make the error of focusing only on the sky, on the planets, on the cosmic energies, and they forget that we are having this human experience on a living conscious planet that is our greatest ally in this ascension process. To stay locked in your house, meditating for hours on end, scrolling through spiritual content, and never touching the natural world is to miss the most crucial piece of the integration puzzle. You are a conduit. The celestial energies are pouring down into your crown chakra, but they are meant to flow through you and into the earth to be grounded and stabilized. If you do not consciously connect with the earth, that powerful Uranian energy gets trapped in your upper chakras. This is what causes that intense buzzing anxiety, the racing thoughts, the insomnia, the feeling of being about to float away. You have become a spiritual capacitor, holding a massive charge with no ground wire. The result can be a short circuit, an emotional breakdown, a psychic overload, or even physical illness. The remedy is breathtakingly simple and profoundly powerful. You must get your body in contact with the earth. Go outside and stand barefoot on the grass, the dirt, or the sand for at least 10 minutes. This is called earthing, and it is not woo-woo. It is a real bioelectric exchange. You are literally releasing the excess, chaotic electrical charge from your body into the infinite, absorbent capacity of the planet, and in return, the earth is sending up its stable, calming, nurturing frequency into your system. It is the most powerful and natural form of energetic regulation available to us. Walk in a forest, sit with your back against a large old tree, touch the leaves of a plant, wade into a natural body of water, submerge yourself in the planetary consciousness that is all around you. The sky is where the download is coming from, but the earth is where it is meant to land. To forget this is to risk being blown away by the very storm that has come to liberate you. Anchor yourself, ground yourself. The earth is your partner in this cosmic dance. Do not leave her waiting. This brings us to our final and perhaps most profound mistake. It encompasses all the others and speaks to the very heart of why this gateway is happening in the first place. It is a mistake of perception, a fundamental misunderstanding of the nature of this event. Mistake number 9. Viewing this period as a test to be endured or a threat to be feared. Throughout this entire warning, we have used words like caution, mistake, and avoid. This is necessary to get your attention, to wake you up from the slumber of unconscious living. But the ultimate trap is to remain in that state of fear and anxiety about the portal itself. To see the Venus-Uranus conjunction as a cosmic enemy, a period of time to just get through and survive, is to completely miss the point. This is not a punishment. It is not a test you can fail. It is a gift. It is an act of supreme divine grace. The sleepless nights are not a curse. They are a sacred appointment with your soul engineers. The emotional turmoil is not a breakdown. It is the breaking of a dam, releasing stagnant waters to make way for a fresh flowing river. The shocking revelations are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to liberate you from the prisons you didn't even know you were in. The entire event is an intervention of love. It is the universe grabbing you by the shoulders, looking you lovingly in the eyes, and saying no more. No more playing small. No more living a life that is a pale imitation of the magnificent destiny that is encoded within you. It is time. Wake up. To view this with fear is to reject the gift. The correct perspective, the one that will allow you to ride this cosmic wave with power and grace, is one of profound radical gratitude. To wake up and say, thank you for this electricity, thank you for this clarity, thank you for this opportunity to shed what is no longer me. I am ready, I am willing, show me the way. When you shift from fear to gratitude, everything changes. The challenges become initiations, the chaos becomes a divine reordering. The warnings become wisdom. You stop being a victim of the cosmos and become a co-creator with it. This is the master key. Do not fear this gateway. Bow to it, welcome it, for it has come to bring you home to yourself. We have reached the heart of the matter. The 9th and final mistake is to misperceive this sacred event as a threat, when it is, in fact, the most profound gift of liberation you may ever receive. To shift from fear to gratitude is to unlock the entire potential of this Venus-Uranus gateway. It is to move from being a passenger tossed about by the cosmic waves to becoming the surfer who joyfully rides them. So, how do we operationalize this? How do we take all these warnings, all this wisdom, and turn it into a practical, actionable plan for the next 72 hours? This is where we move from what to avoid to what you must consciously and actively do. This is your ritual protocol for navigating the great recalibration. First, upon waking each morning from July 4th to 7th, before you touch your phone, before you speak to anyone, your first act must be one of conscious reception. Sit up, place your hand on your heart, and say these words aloud, or feel them powerfully in your spirit. I welcome the Venus-Uranus gateway with an open heart. I give my body, mind, and spirit permission to recalibrate for my highest good. I release all that is not in alignment with my soul's true essence, with ease and with grace. I am safe. I am guided. I am ready. This simple act sets the entire tone for your day. It moves you from a posture of defense to one of divine partnership. You are informing the universe that you are a willing participant in your own evolution. Second, you must create a sacred container of sound. As we discussed, the frequencies you absorb are critical. Create a playlist of high vibrational music. This could be 432 Hz or 528 Hz healing frequencies, classical music, gentle mantra music, or anything that makes your soul feel expansive and peaceful. Let this music play quietly in the background as you go about your day. It acts as an energetic force field, a sonic buffer that helps to neutralize any discordant energies that may try to enter your space. It keeps your own vibration tuned to the frequency of peace, making it much harder for the chaos of the outside world to knock you off center. Think of it as constant, gentle, energetic maintenance. Third, the power of water. We mentioned drinking it, but you must also use it for energetic clearing. At the end of each day during this gateway, take a salt bath or a salt shower. This is non-negotiable. Use Epsom salt, pink Himalayan salt, or even regular sea salt. As you stand in the water or lie in the tub, visualize the water washing away not just physical dirt, but all the energetic debris you have picked up throughout the day. See the anxiety, the stray thoughts, the energetic static of others, all dissolving and going down the drain. As the water rinses off, visualize a shimmering golden white light from your own higher self pouring down over you, sealing your aura and filling you with pure sovereign energy. This is a powerful ritual of energetic hygiene, and during this portal, it is as essential as brushing your teeth. And fourth, your dream work becomes paramount. We know that the chosen ones are not sleeping because their deepest work is being done in the quantum field of dreams. To ignore your dreams now is to ignore a direct letter from your soul. Keep a journal and a pen right by your bed. The moment you wake up, whether it's at 3 a.m. or your normal wake-up time, write down everything you can remember. Do not try to analyze it immediately. Just capture the images, the feelings, the characters, the colors. The dreams of this period will be filled with potent symbolism about what is being released and what is being born within you. They are a direct diagnostic report from your subconscious. Later in the day, when you are in a calm state, you can review your notes and ask, what is the feeling behind this dream? What is the core message here for me? These dream messages are priceless guidance, offering you a shortcut to understanding the profound inner shifts that are taking place. If you are committed to undertaking these sacred practices, to becoming an active co-creator in your own awakening during this powerful time, I want you to go to the comments one last time and type the most powerful affirmation of all: I am ready. This is your final declaration to the universe. It is your soul saying yes to its own evolution, yes to its liberation, yes to its liberation, yes to its magnificent destiny. Let the universe hear your resounding yes, I am ready. So let's recap the 9 critical mistakes to avoid at all costs between July 4th and 7th. Number 1. Medicating or suppressing your body's ascension symptoms. Instead, listen with reverence and support your body's recalibration. Number 2. Engaging in low vibrational debates and dramas. Instead, protect your energy field like a sacred temple. Number 3. Making impulsive fear-based decisions about money or relationships. Instead, Observe the illuminations with gratitude and wait for the energy to settle before taking action. Number 4. Forcing manifestations and trying to control the divine timing. Instead, focus on becoming an energetic match for your desires and surrender the outcome. Number 5. Seeking external validation or clinging to outdated relationships. Instead, become your own source of love and worth. Number 6. Ignoring the synchronicities and intuitive whispers. Instead, become a divine detective and follow the cosmic breadcrumbs. Number 7. Consuming unconscious, low vibrational food and media. Instead, feed your body and mind with light. Number 8. Neglecting your connection to the earth. Instead, ground your energy daily to integrate the celestial downloads. And the most important, Number 9. Viewing this gateway as a threat to be feared. Instead, embrace it with radical gratitude as a divine gift of liberation. You now have the map, you have the warnings, and you have the wisdom. The choice, as always, is yours. Most people on this planet will move through these next few days completely unaware of the cosmic currents. They will be tossed about by the energies, feeling irritable, anxious, and chaotic, and they will blame it on traffic, on their boss, on the weather. They will make the mistakes we have outlined and unknowingly lock themselves into cycles of struggle. But not you. You know better. This message found you for a reason. You are part of the planetary ground crew. You are one of the souls who agreed to be awake and aware during this great shift, to hold the light and anchor the new frequencies not just for yourself but for the collective. Your peace is a service. Your alignment is a service. Your joy is a service. Remember that the changes initiated during this gateway will not just last for 72 hours. This is the lighting of a fuse. The energetic shockwave from this Venus-Uranus conjunction will continue to ripple out, creating profound changes in your life over the next 6 months. The seeds of revolution that are planted in your soul this week will be the trees of freedom you are sitting under by the end of the year. So be patient with yourself. Be gentle. This is not a race. It is a sacred unfolding. You have everything you need within you to navigate this period with mastery, grace, and even joy. Trust the process. Trust your intuition. And above all, trust yourself. You have been preparing for this moment for lifetimes. This is not the final exam. This is your graduation. If this message has served you, if it has resonated in the deepest part of your being, please do 3 final things to help this sacred information reach all the other souls who are meant to hear it. First, please be sure you have liked this video. Second, share it with at least one person you know who is sensitive to energy and has been feeling that something big is coming. You could be throwing them the exact lifeline they have been praying for. And finally, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We are a community of awakeners, and your presence here strengthens the light for all of us. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for your courage. And thank you for choosing to be a conscious part of this beautiful, messy, and magnificent evolution. Hold steady. The best is yet to come.